Hey guys, welcome back. And today I'm continuing my journaling, and I really hope I can finish recording and doing all these things by this month. Okay, today I'm covering my Takayama leg of the trip. I visited Takayama and also Shirakawa-go on the 2 days. And Takayama is a very touristy town. I'm very surprised. Yeah, basically there was a lot of tourists around, and everywhere I walk to, I just see foreigners. It doesn't feel like being in Japan with the people I see around. But anyway, it's a quiet town. It's also high up in the mountain. Yeah, I was actually quite sick on the day. I think I caught something bad from Studio Ghibli Park because it was raining the whole day in Studio Ghibli and I was mostly wet. Maybe that's why I got sick. So I took it really easy on the first day in Takayama and I slept a lot, which helps. Therefore, I can do my Shirakawa-go trips the next day. But anyway, surprise, I found a really cool stationery shop in Takayama, and it's really cool. I mean, you have to go in there and see for yourself because I really didn't expect to find such a store there. I even recommended to my friend that was in also Japan, I think last few weeks. I also recommended her to go there, even though she's not really into stationaries, but she ended up just going there and see, but also ended up buying some things, which kinda I feel happy of because yeah, it's something that I like and I'm happy to share them to people who find them interesting too. And yeah, the store is called IMAI. As you can see, they also carry a lot of fountain pen brands. I actually am very tempted right now to buy another Pilot pen because I tried a flex nib there and it felt so good writing with the flex nib, but I stopped myself because I know I've already bought like a super expensive pen there and I will not buy more expensive pen this year, at least. So in the morning, I took the bus from Nagoya to Takayama, and then I reached around 12 there. And I checked into my hotel, which is Country Hotel Takayama. It's just opposite the bus station, and I find it really convenient. I highly recommend that place. It's nice. It's okay. It's like, yeah, it's just fine. Nothing else to elaborate on that hotel. And yeah, I found this brochure there in the hotel, and they also have like a discount coupon staple on it, but I used it obviously. So yeah, it's really a nice find from the hotel brochure place. I also highly recommend you do that if you are like me, spontaneous and don't have like exact plan. Sometimes you really would find something that's interesting or you never thought of going if you're not spontaneous. I would say, if like, I think if I would plan something, I would just follow it, but not like, yeah, see some opportunity to do something else. So this was a good experience for me, I think, being spontaneous and not planning too much. And I'm really happy I found a stationery shop. I really highly recommend this again. And I would start to journal right now. I'll stick this here. Maybe just some stickers here. So I was feeling pretty sick on that day, but I managed to drag myself to go there and at least walk a bit in the city. I actually found two interesting shops. Not only the stationery shop, I also went to this Sashiko shop, which I saw randomly during my walk. And I actually bought something too. About the shop, they actually have a lot of Sashiko products there. Like it's a lot of products. I am not really interested in buying those, but I was interested in making those. So I bought some, I think these are like scraps, scrap cloth. Yeah, so that I don't really need to buy a whole lot of cloth myself. And also there's like a variety of them. I got them for like really cheap. I forgot how much, but I think it's like 800 yen if I'm not wrong. And also some sashiko trap. I haven't started yet, as you can see, because I have like a lot of things to do. I want to finish this first, and then I don't want to start anything else right now. I have too much on my hand, and I need to finish them before I start a new thing. I also have my knitting project that I haven't finished. I really want to finish them too. Yeah, but this is a good idea, I would say. I think this is like a mitten. Oh no, I don't know what this is. Maybe I can use this for like my, yeah, pencil case for my fountain pens, which it looks like a, yeah, it looks like it would fit for a fountain pen case. So maybe I should do that with this cloth. And I think I saw one with mittens, if I remember correctly. This one, which is really cool. Yeah. And I think I need more materials to actually make this a proper mittens, because it needs some feeling, I think. But anyway, I'll figure that out later. But as you can see, it's really cool. I find this really interesting, and I'm really happy that I also chanced upon this shop randomly and got to buy something special from Takayama or Japan. And yeah, and I love arts and crafts, so this is a nice surprise as well. So if you're interested, you can also go there yourself and see for yourself. I think the first shop I've actually went into that day was a fruit shop, and I bought like strawberry. Like this is like the first fruit that I have in this Japan trip. I really love Japanese fruits, but they're so expensive, but they're so sweet and so good. I found strawberries, but I really wanted to eat muscats, but they're not in season, unfortunately, so I didn't get to eat that. That's like my favorite fruit in Japan, because I don't think I can find it anywhere here in Europe. In Singapore, I think they do have it lately. I remember they sold like the China version. Like China actually also started to grow them. And they're also really sweet, and they're also so much cheaper. But I find the Japanese one more fragrant. But I did try buying them in Singapore, but they are not that great. Like the one imported from Japan was not that great, which I'm really surprised. But the ones I got in Japan last time was super, super nice. So yeah, but unfortunately I didn't get to eat them. But maybe next time. When it's summer, I think, after summer or autumn. Yeah, which they are in season, I guess. I would draw more today, I hope. And yeah, I want to try more watercolor thing if my paper lets me. Again, I would only color them later when I've drawn everything, so that, yeah, my watercolor palette can stay wet and usable when I do them. So just gonna continue sticking these things. Oh, my pen ink. I have like the perfect washi tape for Sashiko representation. So I got this from Muji a long time ago. I think like really like super long time ago, like 3 years, 4 years, and I'm almost finishing them, which I'm glad. But they're really nice. Muji brands are really nice. I just wish they do more washi tape, but maybe to fit the simplicity theme, maybe they won't do that. But these are like really nice and classic ones. Yeah. Sashiko. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, I kind of, I'm kind of regretting of wanting to draw this because the pattern is really complicated. But yeah, let's see what I would do with this. Anyway. Oh yeah, I also bought this like really cute postcard there, which represents Shirakawa-go, and these are like the mascot. But I really like how simple and loose like the watercolor postcard is. And yeah, it looks so nice. I really like this style of watercolor. And it's so detailed actually. It's so simple, but it's so detailed. Yeah. I would stick that in as well, but I'm not sure where. Maybe here. So for the Shirakawa trip, I got like a really early bus, like 7:50 in the morning to Shirakawa-go, and it took like 1 hour to reach the place. I was there at the end of March, but I find it like not the right time to be there, I would say, because um yeah, it still has snow and well, no, actually it how do I say that? Well, they have snow as you can see like on the ground, but not really on top of the houses. So it's kind of like wet and sad in a way. Yeah, I don't know. I pictures looks really awesome, but I honestly I was a little bit disappointed when I was there with how things look. It looks really nice in the pictures. Maybe it would be nicer if I would go during spring, like when there's no snow at all, or maybe in winter where there's like full blown snow. I think those two time would be better than the time that I went there, which is like in between seasons. Yeah. It was still enjoyable. Actually, I met like two really interesting people on that day trip. One is Jermaine, which is actually from Singapore. She's also a solo traveler. Yeah, and also another solo traveler called Max, which I would say I had a pretty fun time talking to and hang out with. Yeah, well, I would say it's not an enjoyable trip to Shirakawa-go, but I am kind of surprised by turn of events from with the people that I've met on that day, and it was really interesting, I would say. Like this photo is free. They have like a photo service, I would say, on top of the viewing point. I forgot the name of the viewing point, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this was where the bus terminal stopped, and then I did a walk to the observatory, and this is where I got this photo. This is free, by the way. It's the small picture that's free, and you also can buy the bigger one if you find you really like this kind of picture, but obviously I don't because I don't like the touristy aesthetic of it, but since it's free, why not? But anyway, yeah, I was walking around here. It's actually, this map looks big, but actually it's not. Like, I think you can easily spend like 3 hours to see everything. There's really not much to do here, but there's a lot of tourists. Again, a lot of tourists. Yeah. There's a few houses where you can go in. I only went to one because I think that's enough, and I think Water House is the biggest one, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I went into this house, and apparently these houses doesn't use any nails, and they use rope, I guess. But anyways, interesting things to see. I don't know, I think the observatory, of course, is a must-see because you can see the whole place. One of the houses is also kind of recommended. It's okay, but also kind of cool to see once since you're there. Suspension bridge is also interesting, but also a lot of tourists, and this is where like the bus stops, like the tourist bus stop. So there's constantly a lot of tourists on that bridge. But yeah, it's still nice to walk on it. I also stopped by the Heritage Museum. I don't have a strong recommendation to go to this place, but it's something to do and I have time to kill, so I went there. I also ate soba near there. I don't recommend that place. I really don't. They're not that great, and I was really disappointed. Or I don't know, maybe I was sick, and yeah, it kind of ruined my experience. I don't know. Maybe I was off that day. I don't want to be like a party pooper and say like it's not that great, but anyways. Oh, yes. I actually, okay. I actually kind of like the museum, actually, because, well, it looks great in spring or summer. So, yeah, maybe it would be nicer if it's in when the snow melted. But I really, really like that one place that I went in. Like, it was quite empty, actually, when I went in. So I really like that, the fact that it's empty, I guess. And I managed to get some amazake in one of the houses. And yeah, they were like burning some hot water using the traditional coal thing. I don't know what's it called, a furnace. And there was amazake and it felt really nice. But damn, the houses, it smoked so much. I was tearing up in there, and it's also very smoky, but it's also very cozy, and I was the only one there. And also of course I'm not the only one, but like the only customer. And also the old lady that was taking care of the shop was really friendly. She tried to talk to me, but unfortunately I don't speak Japanese. So yeah, I can see that she wants to talk, make small talk, but I feel bad not being able to. But yeah, she was really nice, and it was a really cozy time in that house. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Oh, these are the 4 seasons of the museum, I guess. Summer and autumn looks really nice, actually. But yeah, I was in between winter and spring. It's a weird time to be there. So apparently Hida beef is apparently very popular in Takayama. I didn't know that until I was there and saw that there's a lot of beef restaurants there. And the marbling of Hida beef is really impressive. I myself only tried a small amount. I don't know, maybe I didn't pay high enough to really enjoy it. But yeah, the best experience for me so far would be Kobe beef, because that time we really paid for like high quality big big piece of Wagyu beef, and it was heaven. And yeah, ever since then I have never had a better beef than Kobe beef. But apparently Hida beef is also one regarded as many as the ideal Wagyu. But it was I don't know. I would blame my sickness. So because I was sick, maybe I couldn't exactly taste that well, I think. But anyways, it's a good place to get, I think, cheap Hida beef, I guess. But I don't know. Today I'm kind of off. Yeah, I'll just continue my journaling without trying to talk that much. I also want to say that this Hidakuniya that we went for dinner was really weird, I would say, because they have this Ganesh statue inside, and the sitting of all the tables are so weird. Like, you basically wouldn't be able to see the other patrons, and there's a really huge white space in the middle of the restaurant. I wouldn't say it's white space, but just empty space. And then smack dab in the middle is a statue of Ganesh. I'm pretty sure if people praise to Ganesh, don't eat beef. But eating beef right in front of the statue is a weird experience itself, although I don't pray to Lord Ganesh. Is wrong in a few ways. Strange. I don't know what the owner was thinking, but hey, I don't know. It's just so funny, so weird. I think I can remember that experience forever. But yeah. There's also like this iconic two statue with one with long hands. I think the other one is with long legs. Okay, time to color them in. Yeah, some thoughts about watercoloring. I think I really prefer the normal brush versus the water brush, actually, even though right now I'm using the water brush, which is like the least favorite brush that I have right now. But since I have water in them, I just thought I should just use them. But anyway, yeah, I bought like a lot of portable water brush, and I need to use them. But yeah, these are like so hard to control. Like the water flow, it's so hard to control, and most of the time there's just too much water coming out and I couldn't control it. Maybe it would be better on watercolor paper and I wouldn't mind that much, but then yeah, I'm working on the traveler's journal paper. Not the most ideal because I'm afraid yeah, the color would go through. But so far it's been holding up pretty well, but I really want to prevent putting too much water on them. But anyways. I regret. I really regret doing this. Blue, grayish blue. Okay, I see some paper is starting to coagulate, or I don't know what's this called. I should stop putting more water or agitate them. So I'm gonna stop with this. I think it's enough, but I would really like it to be darker though, but I don't know how to do it without agitating the paper more, but I think I should stop. But yeah, I really don't recommend water brush on traveler's notebook, I guess. Oh, I sound so depressed today. I don't like it. Sorry guys if I do sound depressive, and I know negativity is really easy to spread. I don't know. I feel like if I sound down, it would really affect others people feelings. Now I think I'm overthinking it. Like, stop me, please, somebody stop me. Anyways, yeah, I'll try to be happier. I don't want to fake it though. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just being silly right now. But let's continue. What's next? Hida beef. More red, of course. Red and orange would be a nice color. Oh, too much orange. How do I draw this? This is also a bit tricky for me, actually. It actually even looks very different from my reference photo because I think it didn't matter because it's so random, but now I see it, it's random, but it's very difficult random. But I'll still try my best to draw the details. It looks like crap, but it's okay. Is there any way I can make this nicer? I don't know. It's hard to catch the marbling texture. Maybe with some white pen later. Maybe. Oh, it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Maybe I didn't put I didn't put enough white space because there's so much marbling. There should be more white than red. Okay, time for the really difficult part. Oof. I'll try my best. But I wouldn't maybe put too much details because I'm always so stuck up with details that I think I need things to be perfect. But yeah, I just need to remind myself things doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, the only thing is I did what am I saying? I mean, the only thing I think is important is just to catch like the most eye-catching details. I don't know what to say. Like the main point of the details. No, I'm not making any sense. But whatever. I'm not making any sense today. Anyways, I'll just draw. I'll just draw and shut up.
The most difficult part.
Looking at the pattern, I'm already getting dizzy. How do I find a pattern? Okay. Oh no. Where's the line? I cannot see. It's fine. I don't need to focus too much details, I guess, on this side. I would deliberately make it. Don't draw it. Okay. Okay, what more? What more? Jesus, I really don't know how this pattern looks, but it's just so complicated. I don't know what I'm doing. I foresee I'm really ruining it, but it's okay. It's fine if I just keep going. I'm definitely butchering the pattern. I regret drawing this. But since I'm already drawing it, why not just continue? Yeah, okay, I'll stop. This is as far as I want to go because it's getting really complicated here and I don't want to continue with that complication. So I'm finished for today. As usual, doing a recap at the end of what the spread looks like. I like how this turned out actually. Oh, I should also show my doodles that I did. Of course, bonus content. Let me just find it real quick. There's too much things here. I drew some charcoal grill beef. I drew some charcoal grill beef thing. It's a bit messy, but anyway. And yeah, I got the stamp. And also a doodle of Shirakawa-go. And the soba that I ate, which is at Kitsune Soba. Yeah, as you can see, I was disappointed by the food. And yeah, I actually took a nap in there because it was quiet and cozy and I was tired and also half sick. But yeah, I also took some time to draw a small thing here. And yeah, views of the mountain. So yeah, this is it for today, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I would see you at the next video.